Wildfires of a scale not seen in living memory in Europe are sweeping across southwestern France and central Spain, forcing more than 300,000 people to flee their homes. In France's Gironde region, flames have scorched over 420 square kilometers of forest, an area roughly 4 times the size of Paris, destroying hundreds of homes and reaching within 15 kilometers of Bordeaux. In Spain, separate blazes have burned around 770 square kilometers, with the fire in Avila province now the largest ever recorded in the country's history. Visiting a crisis coordination center near Bordeaux, French President Emmanuel Macron described the disaster as France's worst wildfire crisis since World War II. Although firefighters managed to halt the main blaze's advance under calmer weather, officials warn the danger is far from over. A fresh heat wave is forecast to hit France and Spain this week, threatening to reignite and expand the fires. What has stunned firefighters and scientists alike is a phenomenon France says it has never recorded before: a wildfire creating its own thunderstorm. Known as a pyrocumulonimbus, or fire cloud, the massive storm formed above the Gironde blaze, generating lightning, violent winds, and unpredictable weather. Fire officials say the lightning ignited new fires beyond the main blaze, while shifting winds pushed flames in multiple directions, making the fire far harder to control. Scientists explain that when an intense wildfire becomes hot enough, it sends towering columns of heat, smoke, and moisture high into the atmosphere. As the plume cools, water vapor condenses around ash particles, eventually forming a giant thunderstorm cloud. Ice particles inside the cloud create electrical charges that produce lightning. These towering systems can rise up to 15 kilometers into the sky, reaching the stratosphere. NASA has even described them as the fire-breathing dragon of clouds. Once formed, the fire cloud begins influencing the blaze itself. Powerful updrafts pull in fresh air, while downdrafts create sudden gusts that can rapidly change the fire's direction. Lightning can ignite new fires kilometers away, and in some cases, these storms can even generate fire tornadoes. Experts say this creates a dangerous feedback loop, making wildfires far more unpredictable and forcing firefighters to constantly change tactics as new flames erupt unexpectedly. Authorities say the fires have been fueled by weeks of intense heat, dry vegetation, and little rainfall since May. French officials estimate that 9 out of every 10 wildfires are started by human activity, often from discarded cigarettes, unattended barbecues, or careless outdoor work. But scientists say climate change is making these disasters increasingly severe. Europe is warming nearly twice as fast as the global average, creating hotter, drier conditions that allow wildfires to spread faster and burn more intensely. The crisis is far from over. France expects temperatures to approach 40 degrees Celsius in the southwest, while Spain is preparing for its 4th heat wave of the year, with highs reaching 42 degrees Celsius in some regions. Officials warn the fires could continue burning for weeks, or even months. As extreme heat returns, firefighters fear conditions may once again become ideal for giant fire clouds to form, making Europe's unprecedented wildfire emergency even more difficult to contain.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.